What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the best MMA channel on YouTube. I've been gone for a little bit. I was on TikTok. Oh, you rocked, man! No! Oh! No! Oh, bruh! Oh my god, bruh! I was going live every day on TikTok, but we're back. I promise you I'm gonna try to be consistent on YouTube. Let's go to the video. Now, today's video is most overrated UFC fighters. Now, overrated doesn't mean you're not good. Overrated means that you're not properly rated. People, like, you might be a good fighter, but people make you like better than you supposed to be. So I'm gonna say a few names. That doesn't mean they're not good. That doesn't mean they can't be world champion. That doesn't mean anything. That means like you guys are just overrating them more than they deserve to be rated. You understand? So don't be surprised at some of the names I'm gonna throw there. Flyweight division, mmaJoey. Mokaev, some people think he can be a champion, but I think he's overrated because his last few fights, like all his last few fights are close. You can't really tell me a Mokaev fight that wasn't close. Tim Elliott, he was down, he was losing, he got the sub. Jafel Filho almost tore his whole leg out, and injured him for like a couple of months. And his last fight against Perez, split decision that some people think he lost. It was a very close fight. Now, Manel Kape, I feel Kape is gonna destroy him because people have this false narrative that Kape can't wrestle. Even Pantoja couldn't take down Kape. Kape's takedown defense is solid. He used to train every day with Khabib Nurmagomedov at AKA. So I don't know why you guys think he can't wrestle, but you're wrong. He can wrestle. He can wrestle, and he's gonna show you that he can wrestle. So Mokaev is gonna get fraud checked against Kape. I promise you. This guy, he has 0 dominant UFC wins. All his fights are close, and his luck is gonna run out at some point, and he's gonna lose. Bantamweight. Bantamweight, I was thinking there's not really a lot of overrated people, a lot of overrated fighters. But if I'm gonna put someone as overrated, it's Chito Vera. Now, I know you're gonna say, well, Chito Vera is not even overrated. People know that he's not that good. But no, he is overrated. A lot of people, I said on TikTok that he's overrated. A lot of people disagreed with me. A lot of people attacked me on this take. They said, yo, how can you dare say Marlon Chito Vera is overrated, man? Here's the thing with Chito Vera. He has power, but skill-wise, he's overrated. Dominic Cruz was beating him. Rob Font was beating him, but he was catching Rob Font at the last 30 seconds every round and dropping him. But skill-wise, even Pedro Munoz was a close fight. Some people think Munoz won. Against Frankie Edgar, he was going to war until he got the finish. So he is very much overrated. He is very much overrated. He doesn't belong at the top. He has power and a good chin. Skill-wise, very overrated. Doesn't belong in the top 5 and barely top 10 bantamweight. Featherweight division. The most overrated fighter, in my opinion, is Yair Rodriguez. Yes, you heard that right. Yair Rodriguez is known for this elite striker. Everybody thinks he's one of the best strikers in the division, which he has solid striking, but he reminds me of a Brandon Royval. He has no good takedown defense. And why do I think he's overrated? Because I think his striking is overrated too. He throws a lot of flashy kicks, a lot of flashy stuff, but there is no striking IQ. There is no good timing, good precision. He just is very flashy. He doesn't have a lot of power in his punches and kicks, and he's very flashy, but I don't think he's very effective. There's a lot of better strikers than him in the division. A lot. So I'm surprised when people say Yair is top 10 striker, because Volk is a better striker, because Holloway is a better striker. So I think he's a little overrated. Not by much, he's a little overrated. And his grappling, we already know. His grappling is shit. He has 0 grappling, 0 wrestling. He gets taken down by anyone. Couldn't defend takedowns from Max Holloway. So that's my opinion about Yair Rodriguez. Moving on to lightweight division. This is gonna be the most controversial. People are gonna say you're only saying this because you like Arman, but Islam Makhachev is the most overrated fighter in the lightweight division. I said it. Let me drink my coffee first. Wait, I'm gonna take one more sip. So good, bro. Islam Makhachev is the #1 pound for pound fighter, right? Everybody knows this. Islam Makhachev is the #1 pound for pound. He's very good. He's the champion of the lightweight division. So how can he be overrated, Rafi? Like, you're saying he's the best. Then how can you say he's overrated? Because he is beatable. Some people, like, the people are saying he's unbeatable. He's this unbeatable fighter. Nobody can touch him. Arman is gonna get demolished. There is nobody that can beat Islam. There is nobody that can lay a finger on him. Which is why I'm including him in this overrated list. He's very much beatable. We've seen it against Dustin Poirier. It was a close fight. We've seen it against Volkanovski. Close fight. Khabib never had a close fight. If you say Khabib is unbeatable, I agree with you, even though I don't like Khabib either. I'm a McGregor fan. Khabib was unbeatable. He barely lost rounds. He lost one round in his entire career against Conor McGregor. Khabib is like another level. But Islam, he has lost rounds. Islam has shown weaknesses. Islam has shown how you can beat him. So you can't act like he's unbeatable. He's not. We have the Volk fight. We have the Dustin fight. Arman fight will prove. Arman will beat him. So he's not unbeatable. Stop treating him like an unbeatable fighter, because you're wrong. He's not. He's not. There's a lot of ways you can beat Islam. Islam showed weaknesses. He showed he can't get takedowns in an open space. He showed that yes, he stands up with you. He has good striking, but he gets caught in a striking. Dustin Poirier, Volkanovski got caught a few times. He showed that he has cardio issues. He gets tired in the last round. So please stop treating him like a god. He is not. He isn't. Now moving on to the welterweight division. This is gonna surprise you again. The most overrated fighter is Shavkat Rakhmonov. Now, why is Shavkat overrated, Rafi? He's overrated because you guys act like he's the champion already. You guys act like he already beat Leon Edwards. He didn't. He still hasn't beat Leon Edwards. He hasn't. His best win is Jeff Neal. His best one is Jeff Neal. Ian Gary beat Jeff Neal too. Jeff Neal had him on skates. He has defensive mistakes. I feel like you guys overrate Shavkat. You say, okay, he's definitely better than Leon. He's the future champ, definitely. Just because of how he looks. Just because he has aura, as we are calling that right now. That's why people overrate Shavkat, because of his looks. He looks badass. And yes, his fighting style is very interesting. He got 16 finishes. But he's not the champion yet. Stop overrating him. He has been caught by Jeff Neal. He was on skates. I think JDM beats him. I think JDM catches him in the boxing exchanges. Maybe TKOs him, or like even decision. I think Ian Gary can beat him, but I'm not so sure. Shavkat might knock him out. And Leon Edwards, I think he pieces up Shavkat Rakhmonov. I think Leon puts a bad beating on Shavkat. Moving on to the middleweight division. Middleweight division is none other than Matafaka, Borrachinha, Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa is the most overrated middleweight by far. People have this delusion that he's gonna be back. Paulo Costa has this delusion that he's gonna be back. But no, bro, no. You're just not good enough. Marvin Vettori outstriked you on the feet and looked like a king against you. And we know that Vettori is not that good of a striker. Against Sean Strickland, you had a terrible match. You had a decent match against Robert Whittaker because Whittaker allowed you to have it. Whittaker, for some reason, wanted to stand up and bang with you. That's the reason why you had a semi-successful match. You're overrated. I'm sorry, bro. Paulo Costa can never be a champion, will never be a champion. He's not gonna touch his hands on the gold. That old Paulo Costa is gone. Paulo Costa is barely... No, I don't think he's top 5. I don't think he's top 5. There's 5 people better than him in the division. Paulo Costa is not top 5 right now. Paulo Costa is not top 5. I can name you like 6-7 people in the division better than him, who have better potential. I think in a year, Paulo Costa might fall out the top 10. So stop treating him like that. He's not the best. He will never be that fighter you want him to be. Light heavyweight division. Oh, this is hard. Most overrated, I will say, is overrated in light heavyweight. I have no clue. If I have to just put anyone, then I would put Yuri Prohaska. Skill wise, he has been dominated by Rakic. He has been dominated by a lot of fighters. He was losing against Rakic, he was losing against Teixeira, and then he gets the finish because of his heart. I think his skills are overrated. I don't think he's a top 5 light heavyweight skill wise, but his chin, his heart carries him. He's a samurai. So if I have to pick someone overrated, I would pick him. But he's not really overrated. But if I gotta pick someone, the most overrated in light heavyweight, I would pick Yuri Prohaska. But me personally, I wouldn't really call him overrated, you know? I just gotta pick someone for the division, you understand? And heavyweight division is... This is gonna be probably the most shocking. Why not? I don't think it's gonna be more shocking than Islam Makhachev. Tom Aspinall. The guy that you guys treat like he's the second coming of Jesus Christ. Like he's this destroyer, unbeatable. He has very good grappling. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. His best win, Pavlovich, just got fraud checked by Volkov. I don't buy that he's this kind of animal. He's not. He's not. You guys are acting like he's this best grappler. Based on what? Based on taking down Arlovsky? Based on out-grappling Volkov? Now we think he's gonna do the same to John Jones? John Jones will demolish Aspinall. Just because you don't like John Jones because of the type of person he is, because he's so dominant, that's the only reason you're picking Tom Aspinall. Tom Aspinall hasn't proven himself. Tom Aspinall hasn't proven himself. His resume is not the best. Let's see if he even will pass by Curtis Blades. His striking defense is awful. His chin is up in the air. Yes, he's fast. Yes, he has skills. Yes, he has good boxing, but his defense is awful. Curtis Blades in that 15 seconds in the first fight was catching him. Pavlovich caught him. And, you know, I think his striking is overrated. His grappling is overrated. So, I think John Jones, whenever they fight, will 50-45 Aspinall. I think John Jones will 50-45 him, will decimate him. Or he might even take him down and finish him by ground and pound or submission. John Jones is a different beast. Don't make his personality blind you, make you think that he's not good. John Jones is number 1. I agree with Dana White when he glazes him, because you guys just don't like John Jones. I don't respect John Jones as a... I don't like John Jones as a person too. He literally hits a pregnant woman and just ran away. I don't like his character too, but he's the best fighter. There's nobody ever close to John Jones. Stop trying to make people be better than John Jones just because you don't like him. Nobody will ever surpass John Jones. That's the greatest of all time. That's a complete mixed martial artist that can do every single thing. Don't ever disrespect John Jones. And this is coming from a guy that doesn't like John Jones' personality. But the truth is the truth. We watch MMA for the fighting. We don't watch it for the personality. And John Jones is the best of all time. Nobody will ever pass him. That's it. Now, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. That encourages me to keep going. Subscribe. Comment down below what do you think about what I said. And yeah, that's it for today's YouTube video. And peace. Yo, that was corny, bro. Peace.